Tuckahoe Steam and Gas Association got its start in 1973. Their first show was in 1974. And Scott Engel, you weren't at that first show, but your granddad was. Tell us about it.
Yeah, my grandfather, Wilbur Engel, he was one of the founding members at the show here. A lot of the buildings that you see built here, they actually sawed the lumber on site. Obviously not this brand new one here, but most of the buildings here were built by the members. They cleared out the trees. They got everything started. And a lot of the equipment from the original shows is actually here, still in operation.
So when did you first come to Tuckahoe, do you think?
Oh, I'm pretty sure the first year that I was born, they probably brought me here in a stroller. But I remember about 5 or 6 years old coming here every year. So I've been coming for about 32 years or so that I remember.
So you were raised up with steam power?
Oh yes, most definitely. Steam is unbeatable for power. It's a little bit less efficient than diesel or gas, but you know, it's just hard to beat it. It's a lot.
What do you enjoy about it?
I love the sound. I love the way it sounds when it's working. I love the methodology of like putting the fire in it, just being one with that engine and like maintaining it and taking care of it.
And your grandfather actually used steam engines when he was back in the day, right?
So my grandfather worked with his father. They had a threshing rig, they had sawmills. They would actually go from farm to farm and do threshing as like a contract service before, you know, people had combines and stuff like that. So like this threshing machine, it's behind the piece of equipment you can't see right now, but that was one of the original pieces of equipment they had. One of the other engines also is, and they would ride up and down through Caroline County and Talbot County threshing for other farmers.
And today you're going to thresh with what engine?
So today we're going to be threshing with this 1915 Frick 14 horse. It makes about 50 horsepower on the belt, but it's just the way they rated the boiler power. So it doesn't sound like a whole lot, but it gets the job done.
Is there a secret to being successful and safe with steam power?
The number one key is always keep water in the engine. That's the number one most critical thing to being safe. The next thing is just to realize that machine does not care about your feelings or your limbs. Stay away from it when it's moving.
So tell us a little bit about threshing here at Tuckahoe and why it's a demonstration that really draws a crowd.
Oh, well, it really goes back to the roots of farming. You know, once you finally were able to plant crops in an efficient way, you needed to be able to harvest them. So we still are able to do a demonstration. All the wheat that we have is used, they use antique equipment to shock the wheat together, and they bring it up here on a trailer that's probably from the 40s or 50s itself. And it's just a really good link back to the roots of what it was to mass produce crops.
It's really important to preserve that history.
It really is. You know, it's so easy these days to forget where it all comes from and where it started and how hard it was back then.
Well, thanks for sharing the story of your family's steam and the threshing work that you do here.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Brian. It's been a pleasure.
All right, Scott Engel. The Engel family helped start the Tuckahoe Steam and Gas Show, and they're still here today demonstrating the old-time ways to the crowd. Hey, thanks a lot for catching Classic Tractor Fever. If you like steamy tractor stories, be sure to check out these other pre-30 tractor features. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and we'll keep more Classic Tractor Fever stories headed your way.